Watch this when we're going to talk about it.
When people talk about black women being obese, I hate it because it becomes a way to blame us for a set of conditions that we didn't create. We are living in the Trump era, and look, those policies.
Oh, she said we living in the what era? Hold on, she said what?
We are living in the Trump era, and
she said the Trump era.
Look at my African American over here.
I thought Trump liked black people, man.
Look at my African American over here.
How you get fat and Trump like black people?
Look at my African American over here.
Look, those policies kill our people. And what public health practitioners think is that our stress responses in the body change our metabolism. It's literally that.
A whole bunch of gibberish.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Y'all gonna hate me for this one. When are we gonna stop making excuses? Donald Trump.
Look at my African American over here.
Trump made you fat. The stress of making ends meet made you fat, baby. It looks like you spend a lot on food. You're not struggling to eat at all. Talking about Donald Trump, racist.
Look at my African American over here.
Made you fat. We gotta stop, bro. Like we have to put this to an end. We have to put this to an end. First, you can't talk about people, you're fat shaming, you're this, you're that. It's
right.
The conditions, my medical condition, the presidential condition, the financial condition. If you were struggling that much financially, you shouldn't be able to afford so much food. And if the diet don't work, you know what do work? Fasting. It's like they feel bad for how they look and they don't want nobody else to make them feel any worse than what they already do. But you're lying to yourself. You are absolutely lying to Donald Trump.
Look at my African American over here.
You cannot tell me you gained all that weight since Trump was in office. You fucking fooling me. Limited accountability. It has to stop.
They want to sit here and blame Trump like they wasn't on the way to big back land before Trump got in office.
Big back activity.
They was on their way to big back land when Clinton was in office.
Big back activity.
When George Bush was in office.
Big back activity.
And when Obama was in office.
Nope.
Don't sit here and start coming up with any excuse because you didn't want to handle business. You didn't want to take care of business, right? And we can't stop looking at metabolism. What are you doing to your metabolism when you eating these shitty food? You've been eating foods that have not been giving you energy. You've been eating foods that have been adding to your body fat. You've been eating a surplus of carbs and not using that energy in a physical way, whether that's walking, whether that's lifting weights, whatever that is. You want to sit here and come up with every fucking excuse. You're not doing the things to lose weight, but you sitting here talking about you can't lose no weight. Make it make sense, Tone.
I blame her, and at the same time, I blame her environment, right? Because a lot of people who think in the capacity in which she thinks have grown up in an environment and have been cultivated to not been engaged in physical activities, haven't been introduced to exercise, haven't been introduced to sports and things that help you lose weight or help you live a healthier lifestyle, right? So as time goes on, as we mature, and all you've been accustomed to is eating shitty foods or fast foods or living off of snacks and sodas, alcohol, so on and so forth, right? That becomes a part of who you are. It gets ingrained in you, right? So it gets to the point where you get stuck in your ways, and now you start to come up with any and every excuse and point fingers at everybody but yourself as to why you're not losing weight, why you can't live a certain life, why everybody else is the problem rather than taking accountability for yourself. And at this point, there is no excuse. We have all the resources. We have all the information. It's just a matter of being resourceful and the lack thereof. And as a result, you get people talking that bullshit like that and advocating for it. And then other people who may have came up the same way feeding into the bullshit, right? So it's just a never-ending trend of people not taking accountability for their actions and people not wanting to put the fucking work in and pointing the finger everywhere but themselves. You dig?
And you know what's crazy, bro? Black women usually stick together. You know it's bad when you got black women out here cooking big black women.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I never thought I'd see the day. It's bad when your own demographic is fed up with it. You know?
She talking about the Donald Trump era. So what was you doing before Donald Trump came into power?
She was probably bigger.
Look at my African American.
Probably wiser.
Listen, Probably wider. Her big ass.
Look at my African American over here.
The diet don't work for you the same.
It don't.
The diet don't work for you the same.
The treadmill don't work for the
The
same.
diet don't work for you the same.
The Stairmaster don't work the same, and the gym membership don't work the same.
The diet don't work for you the same.
She ain't get none of that. Just how crazy is that, bro?
Crazy, bruh. We talking about stress response, and you naming all this other BS. What about you? Ain't never said I never took the initiative to change my health, change my situation, change my mindset. Because it starts with a mindset. If your mindset is cooked, you cooked overall.
Yeah, she only stressed because she keep looking in that mirror. All she do is look in that mirror, and Dr. Umar talking about.
That's not slim thick, baby. That's all heavyweight.
All she do is look in that mirror. All she hears.
Them thick ass ankles and them thick ass wrists. You can tell who gonna have big mama arms early.
That's all it is. So when you go and look in that mirror, remember all that crispy food you ate?
Ooh, that's crispy.
And remember all that food you put in the oil before you ate it.
Put it in the oil.
Don't sit here and blame racism, because let's keep it 100. Tune, they might cancel me for this, but let's keep it 100.
Let's keep it 1,000.
We live in a predominantly black area, predominantly black neighborhood.
For sure.
I'm sure a lot of these people online bitching, they do as well. How many days, 365 days, how many days do you experience blatant racism? To the point where it's frustrating you that it throws you off your routine. I'll wait.
Rarely at all.
So she need to shut her big back ass up.
Big back activity.
And even if she was experiencing racism every day, that shit ain't making her pull up to the drive-thru.
It's Wendy's.
All right, that shit ain't making her pull up to this drive-thru neither.
It's Burger King.
So we got to cut out the bullshit, man, and call it a spade. Call me whatever the fuck you want. That's real talk. If you want to eat healthy, if you want to get smaller, if you want to get in shape, you're going to do what you need to do to make that shit happen. It's black women that's doing it. It's single moms that's doing it. It's wives that's doing it. It's women with a regular job and a business doing it. Whatever your excuse is, it's a black woman doing that shit. So we're going to cut out this bullshit.
The diet don't work for you the same.
And stop blaming white people.
I'm going to prove to you why white people are the reason I'm fat today.
And it is what it is. I'm going to tell the truth. I got to go. You got anything else on that, too?
Yeah, and to chime into what you're saying, for every person that's not doing it, there's a counterpart on the other end of the spectrum that's doing it at a very high level with a lot more resistance in front of them.
Facts.
You know, whether it be they just lost their job, whether it be they got 2-3 kids to provide for, a house, a mortgage, they a wife or a husband, whatever the case may be, right? So I'm not trying to hear about all the fake obstacles that you put in front of your way as to why you can't change your situation, change your health, change your mindset. And more importantly, above all things, right? When everybody goes their separate ways, right? And everybody is in their quiet moments, and you take your fucking clothes off, and you take your clothes off, and you look in that mirror, you got to face the music. And there's one or two things that's going to happen, right? There's one or two thoughts that's going to be had that you're going to say to yourself, damn, I look fucking good, or damn, I hate the way I fucking look. You feel me? You can shift your paradigm, change your habits, and do something differently to get a different result. But if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna keep living in pity and making excuses for why you can't.
These girls said they want a fit guy over a dad bod, but they hate when men go to the gym.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
They said a guy in the gym is a red flag, but they prefer a fit bod over a dad bod.
Nope.
Can we make that make sense?
I don't know. Maybe the women can explain it because there was women saying it. So, ladies, if you can explain this, let me know.
You want me to work out from home? The fuck?
Remote work?
Remote work? The fuck?
Let's check it out, man.
No hybrid?
Hobby makes a guy undateable.
Anyone who works out.
Dad bod or fit bod?
Fit bod.
What?
Hold up. Hold up. Did you hear that, bro?
What hobby makes a guy undateable?
Anyone who works out.
Dad
And a guy who's undateable works out.
bod or fit bod?
Fit bod.
She wants the result of a guy who works out. We're cooked. Hold on, let's keep it going. Let me shut the fuck
What
up.
hobby makes a guy undateable?
Gym bros.
Dad bod or fit bod?
Fit. Fit, probably.
Hobby makes a guy undateable.
Oh, gym for sure.
Going to the
Right?
gym? Yeah.
Gym for sure.
No.
Dad bods or fit bods?
Fit bods.
That's fair. What hobby makes a guy undateable?
I think a gym bro.
Dad bod or fit bod?
Probably a fit bod.
Fair. And then what hobby makes a guy undateable?
Definitely gym bros.
Why is that?
Because they use steroids.
Have you ever talked to one?
Because they use steroids. Come on, man.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Just fucking uninformed and saying anything.
Real.
Hobby makes a guy undateable.
The gym.
Question for you. Dad bod or fit bod?
Solid in between?
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Can I say in between?
They're like, this is a yes or no question, and you're like, third option.
They don't have to have a six-pack, but I feel like...
You like the shoulders?
But not a
you
beer
like
belly.
Yeah, like the
Not the
shoulders,
beer
the
belly,
arms.
though. That's disgusting.
Not the beer belly.
the arms? Not the beer belly.
You don't have to have a six-pack to be hot.
Yeah.
Like, I truly
Good.
believe in that.
That's really good.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What are we doing here, man? Ladies, what the fuck is going on? This is why, and we got a lot of weak men out here. And this is why men are so fucking fat and low testosterone and Diddy nowadays.
No Diddy.
Because these weak ass men listen to this shit. Y'all really think it's toxic to go to the gym. Y'all think it's something wrong. Y'all think every dude with muscles is on steroids and dudes ain't been putting in work. What the fuck is this? And ladies, I need y'all to make y'all mind up. All right. If you want a fit guy, he's going to be in the gym consistently. If you want a dad bod, you don't want the toxic masculinity, he's not going to be in the gym. Ain't no in between. Pick your side. And some girls might actually prefer that. That's cool. But we got to stop demonizing the gym. There is a reason these obesity rates are skyrocketing. It's literally a bad thing to do what's most scientifically studied. The best for your physical health and mental health. That's why we're in a mental health crisis too, along with the obesity crisis. This shit is cooked out here, man. Everybody is fat and mind is all over the fucking place.
Nope.
Can't deal with no adversity.
Nope.
Walking around bitching.
Nope.
Don't know your pronouns.
Nope.
Playing in the wrong gender sport.
Nope.
Oops, my bad. This is a fitness podcast. All this shit is tied together. And you think I'm crazy? Go look up the effects of consistently working out, bro. People are better mentally. They're better mentally, dog. And I don't even want to get political, but all this shit is together, man. Go ahead, Tone, if you got anything on that, man.
No, you're speaking all facts, brother, all bars. This clip, even though their opinions, I feel like the information is misinformed, right? Even though the questions are opinionated, right? Or the answers are opinionated. And I say that to say because look who you have asking the questions, right? You got a skinny Asian ninja who probably never even sniffed the gym. Then he's asking one demographic for the most part. They look like they've never touched any weight, built any muscle, you feel me? Or ate one thing of meal prep their entire life. So obviously their opinions is going to be invalid to to people like us who live in the gym culture, you know what I'm saying, who embody certain characteristics, right? Because it doesn't even make sense. And he sounds like he was putting them in a trick bag and they all fell for it. What was he like? He was like, okay, what's the biggest date and turn off? Gym bros. They all said the same thing, but then you want a fit guy, make it make sense. How is he supposed to be? How you want a fit body if you don't want the dude to go to the gym? That shit,
bro.
And they so retarded. They didn't even know they're getting put in a trick bag, but it just sounds stupid.
It's crazy, bro.
Very contradicting. You dig what I'm saying?
Very contradicting. And what they don't realize is you want a fit body, but that's literally a byproduct of consistently going to the gym. That's what comes with it. And a lot of women, that's for the fellas here, And this is actually on the same side it's on the side of women dating men as well. But we talking about
as well too. Go ahead.
We talking. I got you. We talking to the fellas here.
Sure.
A lot of women don't want a gym guy because you're going to hold them to a higher standard. You're gonna have certain boundaries, bruh. Niggas come home from the gym and you at home eating fucking ramen noodles. The dude that's in the gym is gonna be like, babe, what are you doing? You having wine night every damn night with the girls.
Nope.
With your big back girlfriends.
Belly.
Making big back ass decisions.
Belly.
Having big back Sundays every Sunday. The gym dude is gonna hold you accountable and be like, babe, you need to get it together. But a lot of women don't want that shit. So they act like the gym is a bad place when really it's just leveling you up. And that's why the same for women. A lot of women, I had a female client the other day. I'm not going to say her name or what race.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
She said she was rapping to a dude and he was drinking a beer at 4 p.m. on a Tuesday. It's the same for the women. A lot of dudes don't want a gym girl because they can't step their shit up. And that's just what it is. And that's just what you're going to have to deal with when you're in the gym. And a lot of times you might discover the gym after you're in a relationship or after your marriage. And that shit ruins the relationship. I'm sorry. It is what it is, bro. That's the truth.
That's a harsh reality. And you hit the nail right on the head. A lot of women don't want a gym bro or a guy that frequently goes to the gym because they realize that he more than likely is going to be interested in a higher level of woman, a higher quality female.
Feel me?
That they don't fit that description, they don't fit that mold, and that's threatening to them, right? So obviously they're going to be turned off by that guy because they know that guy's not looking anywhere in their direction because they don't embody those same characteristics or that same lifestyle that he does day to day, and that's intimidating to them, right? Therefore, it's a turn off instantly. You at home, you drink, like you said, you drinking wine, 2-3 glasses of wine every night, you eating your smart food popcorn. A real dude that's in the gym, he's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is you doing?
Facts.
What you eating? You ain't work out not one time this week. What make it make sense? And then
facts.
And then the speed at which he'll lose attraction for you is going to be so rapid that the relationship is going to dissolve before it even manifests. You dig what I'm saying? And it goes vice versa. It goes both ways. You know, a lot of guys don't want a woman that's in the gym. Oh, you look good how you are. You fit. You need to
shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And they saying that because they know that there's men in the gym that's on their shit, that's just as fit, and they know they can't compete. Therefore, they're gonna try to pull you down with all this bullshit. Saying you look good, you don't need to change. You look good thick when you know you got a whole bunch of body fat on you. You need to lose. Men don't want competition either, and it's crazy because you're the one that's supposed to be leveling the woman up, but you don't want competition with the woman because her physique has far surpassed yours. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, step your shit up.
Step your shit up, ninja.
And a lot of women don't want a man. They want a bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
A lot of women don't want a man. They want a bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
And listen, fellas, when y'all hear women telling you to keep your ass out the gym, you need to get her up out of there. Get her contact out your phone. Unfollow her. And do what you need to do. Because that's not the woman for you. All right? And one more time, she's not looking for a man. She's looking for a bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
And then guess what? I got another one. She gonna tell you she like the dad bod. She gonna tell you it's cool. You're squishy. You're squirmy.
You're warm.
It's wintertime. When she's at the gym, she's coming to interrupt me and Toon's conversation.
Got it.
And then when the relationship doesn't work, and you get on the gram and you see her new dude is a fit dude.
Got it. Got it.
You just got played. The fellas don't listen to it, and we killing y'all on this Good Friday. Listen, don't get finessed, bro. These women will finesse you out here, bro. Me and Toon trying to save y'all from getting finessed. All right? They are finessing y'all. I'm telling y'all.
and I know this is a fitness.
Go ahead, bro.
I know this is a fitness podcast, but piggybacking on what you just mentioned, they're gonna tell you, women gonna tell you everything that sounds good. Women don't like competition, so she gonna tell you, oh, you know, the dad body looks good, baby, you good. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to exercise. You fine just the way you are. They gonna tell you that because they don't want you to level yourself up. They don't want the thought or the idea of another woman coming into the picture and potentially taking their spot. So they're gonna tell you all that bullshit, right? But
Facts.
women are attracted to men that other ninjas, that other women want. You get what I'm saying? Women are attracted to men that other women are attracted to. So when they see guys like us, fit, in shape, disciplined, men of character and habits, instantly they're gonna be naturally attracted to that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So she'll tell you everything that she wants you to hear just to keep the heat off her back. But when
Yep.
she's not with you and she sees something that's appealing to the eye,
Man.
slowly but surely she's gonna start to peel back. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Real
So,
talk.
fellas, get your shit together.
Get your shit together, man. We
I'm
killing
trying
y'all
to
on
save
this.
y'all, man.